Today, two returning contestants battle to reach the finish line of the Freeman's Table board game. Amanda Ziegler and Matt Williams will compete against each other, Lady Luck and me, your host and lubricious lemur, Matt Freeman. On Freeman's Table, lubricious lemur, eh?
Lubricious?
Lubricious.
Lubricious?
That's a real
This is
word.
going to be good. It's going to be good.
That means lustful. Lustful.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, anytime I saw you, I could see it in your eyes.
It can be used the same as lascivious, and I just thought that would be funny if the law said lewd and lubricious instead of lewd and lascivious.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's whenever I see lemurs and Matt Freeman, I think, God damn.
That's why I had to do it. I put those together, and I was like, I might as well admit it, call it out.
Yeah, I mean, you're already playing by your own rules with Freeman's Table, so
it's my
keep
world.
it going.
It's my world. I'm gonna get my nut.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit.
Various for the winner.
All right, little reminder for my listeners, including those in France and Belgium. I see you, or je vous vois, for the French and for those who speak French in Belgium. Anyway, Freeman's Table is now played on a game board, which you can view and or download at freemanstable.com. However, it is certainly possible to enjoy the show without looking at the board, unless you're me. Now, let's re-meet today's contestants. First up is Amanda Ziegler, back to tell us, hopefully, more fun stories about her experiences on the How to Die Alone podcast. Thanks for being on the show again, Miss Ziegler.
Yes, thank you for having me. Yes, tons on the boys.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is that me?
No, that's her, I think. Let's see. All right, so we'll pick up where we left off, which was thanks for being on the show again, Miss Ziegler.
Thank you. I was saying I have a lot of dirt to spill on the boys.
Okay. we shall revel in their mistakes and shenanigans.
Yeah, and dirtiness.
Her opponent, Matt Williams, also of the How to Die Alone podcast, previously emerged victorious against Amanda, but will not today if I have anything to say about it, and I do.
Yeah, if you and Lady Luck have anything to do with it.
Hello, Maddie.
Because last time I lost almost every single dice roll to Amanda. So, but I mean, in all fairness, I did have to make up 2 words in order to beat Amanda. So, anything can happen.
And now, now the points for making up words are 4, and the top points that you can make for the real words is 3. So 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Oh man, I am totally gonna lose this now.
No, you got it, because I'm on your side.
That's the key.
Oh, like always.
You don't think he heard that, do you? Or do you think he heard it?
Cut that out.
It never happened. All right, so what we can do now is move on to the segment where each of you take shots at each other to gain favor with my audience so they know who to root for. Amanda.
Oh, I was not prepared for this.
You wing it off the cuff. Amanda, what say you in regard to your fine self and against your mongoloid opponent?
I can't beat up on Maddie.
Because I'm doing plenty of it?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Now, Matt, sit there and take it while we begin the game. No,
Yeah.
Kidding. What shall you say about Amanda?
Well, she stole my cat, and she won't give her back until I graduate.
I didn't steal
college.
anything.
Oh, that's an egregious affront.
Yeah. What can Amanda do to me that life already has?
Feline theft. That's kind of a big deal.
Steal her or did you send her?
Well, to let you know what kind of person I'm going up against, I had to rehome my cat, and instead of having to take her and give her to surrender her to a stranger or maybe even a shelter, Amanda said that she would foster my cat. basically for the next 2 years until I finish up school and move out because the two cats that we had don't get along. And so, yeah, that's the kind of person Amanda is. So,
Oh,
So it's like 100 points right there.
so well, there you go. Then I feel better about rigging the game against Matt.
Yeah.
All right, so there's not much to know here except you got to move around the board, of course, and now you also got to strategize to land directly on the winner's circle. So you're looking for
okay.
yeah. So in the last game with the board, the first one, it was not exact, but we discovered we should make it exact for more intrigue. So if you score moves that go past it, you stay where you are and try again on your next turn. How do you strategize? With dice, you have 2 ways to hit your number, so you can choose the one that fits you. With trivia, you can choose to hear a hint even after you know the answer if it helps you hit your number. With word finds, you can look for a word with the exact number of spaces you need. Also, remember to listen to exactly what's on the card because some of them have a plus or minus of 1 or 2 spaces on top of your score that you get from the game.
Uh-oh. I'm at detail.
I'll keep
wait.
repeating it and then
What did you say? I wasn't paying attention.
All right, Matt, you're gonna love this. We'll begin by deciding who gets their challenge first with a roll of 2 dice. Highest total wins, but neighbors beat highs and doubles beat neighbors. And if I remember correctly, and we've touched on this, you love it. Amanda,
just forfeit now, Matt.
Amanda, we begin with your roll, which is double 6s because I'm the boss. Kidding. I'll roll for real. And you got a 4 and a 2. So you got a total of 6.
Okay.
Let's see if Matt can start better. 2 4s. Look at that.
Oh, God.
The tides
Holy
have
shit.
turned.
I quit. I stopped now.
It's
never going to get better.
It probably isn't. Do you actually forfeit? Because, I mean, a short episode's not too... All right, so...
I know. It was a great episode with 10 minutes of silence and us wondering what happened with Amanda and troubleshooting. So this is about as good as it'll get. Yep. We're good.
For the record, since I'll probably have to edit it out because it was what it was, listeners, Amanda's phone call was not fantastic when we first started, so we had to do a little troubleshooting. If we comment on that, also if it sounds like you can't hear her very well, it's her fault and not mine. So
it's Cricket Wireless. Cricket Wireless. That's why.
Hey.
So if you hear crickets from her phone and from one of Matt's shows,
yeah,
All of that.
No, those sound like mortar fire from all the bombs.
So I've pulled your first card, and again, it's a roll of the dice. And so the way that this works is I've previously rolled the dice for your random 3-digit numbers. Rolling a number within 100 of your number is worth 3 spaces moved. Within 200 is worth 2. Within 300 is worth 1. Or if you hit an exact number, you move 1 space, 2 exact, 2 spaces, 3 exact, 3 spaces. So after I've rolled and you've seen it, you pick whichever you prefer. And that's how you'll be able to use it in strategy later. So let's roll Trizzle. Plam. And you got 3, 4, 2, and your number was 221. I should have told you that first. Your number was 221. You got 3, 4, 2, starting off with a bang. You got within 121. So you're gonna move 2 spaces.
Hell yeah!
So he's right out the gate with 2 spaces in. All right. So Amanda, we have pulled an Any Word'll Do card for you, and you're going to be able to.
Yeah.
This card says that you will choose from 6 letters, and 3 of them will be vowels. Are you ready to write your letters down?
I'm ready.
Okay, and your numbers are U, I, N as in Nancy, E as in Eric, G as in gigabyte, and B as in byte. Very creative. UINEGB. You will have 10 seconds. Your timer begins now.
10, 9, 8, 7,
What do you think, Matt? A little
This is
different.
nice. Yeah. I like that.
Oh,
Did
you guys haven't heard
that
the
you?
new audio.
Yeah, was
No,
that you
that
counting
was
it down?
It's very distracting.
Sweet. That's exactly what I told the guy who made it for me. I was like,
And he's not getting paid.
I was like, no, he did. I had to. Oh, I'm in the hole with this show.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I have no money and none is coming in. What'd you come up with, Amanda, through the distraction?
It's only 3 letters. It's NEB. It's the
A word.
neb. It's the beak of a tortoise.
A neb is the beak of a tortoise.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're an animal lover.
The landlubber.
So are you making this up?
No, it's a real word. I promise.
NEB.
Yes.
It is the beak of a bird or a tortoise.
Oh, of a bird too?
Yeah. You got 3 letters. That's 1 space move. So you made it out of the starting block. You're 1 behind him.
All right, not bad.
I have a feeling that Matt, and to catch the listeners up, because I will have edited that out too, I have had the players switch lines that they're talking on. So now we could try putting you two on a 3-way call.
Oh, we could do
That's
that.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yay!
Is it working?
Oh
We
my
did
goodness!
it, you guys.
I didn't need 2 phones all along.
Oh man.
Although this is, yeah, that would give me 2 options. I got to figure out what the heck is going on with that other phone, though. That's
Yeah,
going on.
you do.
Hey, yeah, I'm glad we did. Hey, troubleshooting.
Hey, look at that.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was trying to say earlier that Neb sounds like Ned Flanders' brother, but he's like evil.
Oh, I totally thought of that when I was looking at it, and I hate that I even thought about it. I hate that you're in my head like that.
Well,
Yeah.
that's supposed to be you two's thing, right? You guys are connected at the hip. The
Pretty
head.
much.
You're connected at the neb.
Yeah. Yeah, we're releasing an album called Beak to Beak.
Let's keep it PG, everybody. Kidding. We can go triple X. I don't care. My listeners don't either. So we're pulling a card now for Matt, and you got any word will do with 8 letters and 4 vowels.
Oh, Jesus.
8 letters and 4 vowels.
So many letters.
Take it easy, guys. It's 4 of those 8 letters are vowels. It's only a total of 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, ladies say 8 is a magic number, so.
Here we go. Centimeters? Is it metric? Is it?
Yeah, as a European.
It will make a difference. Your letters for manipulation are A, Y, E, R, I, T, O, R. A, Y, E, R, I, T, O, R. Let's start your clock.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Shall we be even more distracting, Amanda? Is there anything?
I
we
was
can
going to
do?
say, I was going to call the cat over.
Let's just
Come
make
cheer me
noise.
on,
They-
Kylie.
Wait, do they have to be like right next to each other?
Nope, no longer. Now it's just any old word find.
Oh, I really messed that up then.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I'll just give you 2 more points. I'm gonna move you ahead too.
Perfect.
Listen to that. That was not a genuine laugh, Amanda. I don't know him that well, but I'm guessing that was not genuine.
Listen, Mr. 8 letters.
Matois with a fatwa.
Yeah.
What chose ears?
Wait, can we rearrange them too,
Totally.
or is it just like
it's wide open as long as you use those letters in any combination. It's as if you were playing that one game that I would say, but I don't want to pay for
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
It's
Then-
just like that.
all right? Then I got 4 letters for year, YEAR.
YEAR. All right, so that's going to give you, with a 4-letter one, 2 spaces moved. You have landed at the start of the bridge. So on your next turn,
Yeah.
we're going to pull a bridge card. Shmamanda, you are in space number 1. We got to move you forward, even if it requires
don't.
us to cheat.
Amanda stays there.
And pulling your card, you got a roll of the dice, -1 space.
Perfect.
So you should score really high, I recommend, because this one will then be -1 space.
Well, my fate is in your hands. So.
Yes, and your number, it's a 623, so it's way up there. And you're 623, and you got 244. I'm going to say that is not what you needed to be 379 off. Work with me, Amanda, please. I'm trying to. All right, Matt, you got a roll of the dice as well on your next card. This one equals. You will move the spaces moved, or the amount that it's equal to whatever. All right.
Wait, even at the bridge?
Oh, no, good call. See, I don't pay attention, and you do.
Yeah. See, I have I have it out in front of me.
I did that to the players last week as well. Good eye.
No.
Okay. Your card says, not bad, player. You pulled a 3-space bridge card, crossing but stepping on a rusty nail, which is a whiskey drink you cut your foot on. Party foul,
Damn.
move 3 spaces.
It sounds like something you would do.
Yeah, definitely.
So 1,
So I go up
2,
3 spaces?
3. Yep. You crossed the bridge, but then you hopped backwards with a cut foot 2 spaces. And whoever's calling me is going to get ignored because we're not doing 3 people.
So wait, I went across the bridge and then I went back 3?
Yeah, because you stumbled. No, you stumbled back 2
Okay.
spaces, so you moved forward.
Okay, so
A
then
total
from
of
there
3.
I actually moved up 2.
Yep, you're on the curve.
Okay,
You're
yeah.
right on the curve. All right. Thank you for telling me about your bridge card and paying attention to what's going on with the game. Amanda, you get another roll of the dice card that's equal to the spaces you win. Your number is 2. Oh, that's funny. The number you're going for is the number you rolled last time.
Oh,
That's
so
hilarious.
we just have to erase
244.
everything that just happened.
What are the chances of that? All right, here we go.
Huh.
You got, let's see, where's the line? 3, 4, 1.
642.
You got 3, 4, 1, and that means you were within 100, so you will move 3 spaces, and you were equal. So, Amanda, 1,
Damn.
2, 3. She hit on the beginning of the bridge, so the next time we'll all need to remind me that she did that.
I'm writing it down.
All right, Matt, we pulled a card for you, and you got a 7 to 3. Any word will do. 7 letters with 3 of them being vowels. And
Okay.
that means we are going 7 to 3. Your letters are I, N, O, T, P, E, N.
INOT T or T?
That is a TP, like what
Okay.
happens in the morning with the sheets.
Right.
I, N is in Nancy, O, T is in Terrence, P is in Patrick, E, N is in Nancy. And your 10 segundos begin now.
10, 9,
It's funny that we say 10 segundos because I do all kinds of talking all the way around it. So it ends up being a minute and a half. I get that.
1.
I wish there was an S in there. Claire.
Oh, you got a funny one there? If there was an S?
Me.
Her.
No, I wish there was an S for you, Matt.
For
so
snot pen?
I got ton. TONNE. It's a metric ton.
Oh, T is in ton.
Oh, I thought you were saying P as in
Yes.
Paul.
Well played, sir. A real word, 5, that moves you 3 spaces. Let's see. Any word will do. 7.
Hell yeah.
1, 2, 3. So he's on the next curve. And now we're pulling a bridge card for Amanda. Amanda, what happens
Yay!
with you? This says, congratulations, player. You pulled the only 5-space bridge card. Crossing without incident, you lucky bastard.
Jesus.
Yes!
So now,
Redemption.
after much ado, you are just 1 spot behind Mr. Williams.
God damn it.
I know all that work, bro.
Yeah, and I have to get a tetanus shot.
Well, when you get back from the doctor, we'll pull your next card.
Yeah.
And we'll just assume that you're back because it is a trivia. You pulled a trivia card, and it says trivia score plus 1 space. So whatever your score, you'll get an extra space moved. All right. So for What Do You Know, which is this game, if you guess wrong, you still get to keep going until you run out of hints, of which there are 3. When receiving hints, remember to answer the initial question, not only what the hint makes you think of. You may manipulate it aloud, but make sure your final guess or answer pertains to the question. And your question is, Route 66 started and ended where? Route 66.
Nevada?
Oh, we're looking for cities. Shall we move on to your first hint for 2 spaces moved?
Yeah.
Okay. Your first hint for 2 spaces moved is O'Hare to O'Hara.
I'm glad this is your question.
Is it states or does it have to be cities?
It's cities.
Okay.
All
right, hold on.
I think you know one of them.
Yeah. So, Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Who
Chicago
is O'Hara?
Santa Monica.
Did you just look it up?
No.
How did you even get that?
I have no. What was it? I thought they said something about it in Cars. Something about, like, I remember in the movie Cars, they were on Route 66. Like,
Okay,
I remember
yeah,
Santa Monica
it's Chicago to Santa Monica, and I was actually I would have
really.
Yeah. And the next hint was one's a musical, the other's confidential for Chicago the musical, and then L.A. Confidential.
Damn.
And then the third hint was Bears to Rams. Chicago Bears to LA Rams.
That would have been good.
Yep. So you got it with 2 spaces moved plus 1 space. That means 3 for you. 1, 2, 3.
Yay.
All right, well done. That is, and what I meant by Scarlett, that was Scarlett O'Hara, who of course was in films. O'Hare to O'Hara.
Oh, gotcha.
And it was L.A. County. I would have accepted. L.A. would have been fine, but you said Santa Monica, which was actually exact. Where it was in the county of L.A. So we've pulled a card for Madame Ziegler. And it's another roll of the dice equaling the spaces moved.
Oh, I don't know if I like these anymore.
You're going to love it. Your next number's not bad. 312 right in the middle gives you lots of chances to hit it. Let's see what happens on this roll here. Come on. Let's see. You got 422. 422 doesn't put you that far off. You got 100 within 200 with 110 difference there. So you're going to move 2 spaces. 2 spaces. 1, 2. You're 2 behind Maddie. And now we pull a card for Matt. And he got a roll of the dice plus 1 space. Roll of the dice plus 1 space. And his number is way up there. 613 is his number.
Of course.
Let's see. Yeah. And he got 145. So that was a bust.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome
It's just back again.
Welcome back. You swapped dice results there and effect. All right, pulling a card for.
Wait, how far do I go up? 1?
You got nothing.
No, you go nowhere.
Not even with 1. Wow. Okay.
No, because you got 145. Oh no, wait, you got you got a 1 and 1, didn't you? So yes, you move 1 space. My mistake. Right? Because it was 613 and 145.
Yeah, Matt Freeman's swindler table is.
Oh yeah,
game's rigged.
Yeah. The biggest way to rig it is for me not to know what the hell I'm doing or the rules that I applied to it. So it's either going to work against you or for you randomly because I'm a buffoon. So yes, you got 468 away from it, but with no chance to move on that side. But I forgot about the other way. Hilariously, this is funny because Matt, you just moved into the pond, and the next card for Amanda says jump to feature. So you are now on top of each other.
Jesus.
Perfect.
Now, wait, before I move that card, Amanda, this says jump to feature, but you can also keep card or pass and pull again. You can pass this on to him. If you were, you have the option. It would be
Ooh.
really dumb to do.
Yeah, go ahead and pass it. Yeah.
So I'm assuming you don't
what
want to
you want.
pass this card.
Correct.
Correct.
I will stay.
Because even if you had said I'll pass and pull again, I would not let you do it.
Good looking out.
I would be like,
Yeah, this-
well, obviously she's having a stroke, so
Yeah. This is bullshit.
all right. So we're pulling.
Dude, I have I downloaded the Freeman's table piece. And I'm following along and made my own. It's for nothing.
No, it's for something.
Bullshit.
Nothing positive, but
No.
I do appreciate you doing that though. But Matt, we're pulling your pawn card. Damn it. This does sound rigged because Matt, your pawn card says, "Oh no, player, you sank to the bottom, passed out, and are getting medical attention after a vagrant tried to put his feet in your mouth. Lose a turn."
So no matter so if you hit the feature first, something awful happens to you. That's the way these are.
No, they're
No,
random.
the first I hit the bridge first, and I got tetanus, and I had to go back 3 spots.
But you
Then
could have.
I hit the fucking pond first, and then I fucking drowned.
No, I shuffle them. I put them down. But there was one worse. There's actually one worse on each of these. You could have gone backwards on the pond one, or on the bridge you could have slipped on a banana peel and then gone underneath the rail to move only one space forward.
Right, which is very comedically centered.
I mean, what do the people expect from your boy? They expect humor of this caliber. Banana peel.
Right, exactly.
Where did he come up with that? Has he seen a cartoon before?
So, the next one is you were hit by a boxing glove on a string. You have knocked out all your teeth. Go to dentist.
The next pawn card says, "Not bad, player. You stepped in the water but didn't sink to the bottom and lose a turn, which could have happened. Move one space forward and count your blessings." All right, so you are no longer on top of Matt.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so
It wasn't.
now it is. She's moved ahead for the first time. She's
Yep,
one spot
we're
ahead.
stackable.
You're in the water, and Maddie, you're getting the cards that says any word will do. 6 letters, with one of those being one vowel. Now this is a keep card or pass and pull again card. So, do you want to take your chance on the next thing, or play this any word will do?
I'll keep this one.
You keep it. Your 6 and 1 is T T L D Y O. Thomas, Larry, David, Yo, O. All right. I'm so creative with how I, do stuff.
You sound like me on phone calls now.
Wait, I don't know how to take that. All right. I'm going to hit your timer, and it begins now.
10, 9,
8, 7. Do it with me. 5, 4. Amanda, where are you? 3, 2.
Two.
I'm going to take points away from you if you don't count.
Told. TOLD.
TOLD. That's 4. And 4 means you get to move 2 spaces. So you just jumped one ahead of her, and we pull for Amanda. Her next card is roll the dice. Dice score equals spaces. And your number is 116. You're trying to hit 116 in some form or another. 212. That is 212, and that means you can either move 1 space because you got a 1, or you can move 3 spaces because you are within 96.
Well, I'm going to choose 3 spaces.
And that puts you 1, 2, 3 in the sand. You are in the sand, so on the next roll, we're going to find out what happens to you. Probably something negative.
Okay.
Right, Matt? Right, Matt?
It's this. It's the trend carry.
Yeah.
Either she's going to be dead or she goes right to the end.
Right, let's see what happens. So, Matt, you got to roll the dice minus 1 space. So whatever happens here, your total will drop by 1. The number you are trying to hit, son of a gun, it's in the 600s again. You are trying to hit 635, but maybe luck is on your side in this roll, and it is 533. Your number is 533, so you can either move 2 spaces or you can move 2 spaces.
2.
Are you sure?
I want to play in the sand.
He is also in the sand, and he's the only player of today's show who knows that the sand was ahead because he's the one who has the board in front of him.
No, I do too.
You do?
I have little markers. Yeah.
Oh, but you have the board game in front of you? I didn't know you printed it.
I didn't print it. I downloaded it.
Oh, perfect. Right on.
Yeah, I'm semi paying attention.
Yeah.
My
like,
bad, everybody.
Well, yeah. See, Amanda's a manager, so she's not exactly a comic, because most of the comics you're going to have on here will not have this in front of them. It's like, I'm where? What?
Like I said,
Why
is there sand?
with our homeboy last week who was at Hooters, and he
Yeah.
had a menu in front of him, while the other one.
He's like, so I'm at Garlic Sriracha.
All right, who are we pulling for right now? We're pulling for
Amanda.
Not bad,
It's
player.
bad.
You stepped in quicksand, but you were saved from sinking by something I didn't spend time making up. Lose a turn. Play card determines your next move.
Oh. Was it
Don't
not?
say the first.
I was just telling you how afraid of quicksand I am.
Oh, for real?
I'm dead serious.
Is it because of movies? Or have you had experience with quicksand?
No, I've never seen quicksand ever, but growing up, I for some reason thought it was going to be a much bigger problem.
Right? Because movies make you think that, and all this stuff makes you think it's everywhere, and none of us. The closest I've gotten to
if you go in the woods, quicksand. Like if you go off the beaten path, quicksand. If you're getting chased, quicksand.
Yep. If there's,
I grew up in the woods, like in the country, so I for
tell.
sure.
I was gonna say.
I know.
I
I was raised by wolves.
Yeah. I grew up in the woods.
Yeah,
Were you in a
Amanda
tree
eats
fort?
bugs.
I would actually love to live in a tree fort.
Is your last name Robinson?
If you sit next to her, she'll check you for fleas and ticks. It's kind of.
You're not gonna like this. Oh no, player! You stepped in quicksand that warps you back 1 space.
So wait, Amanda lost the turn, and then I go back one.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was really deceiving. Because
Yeah.
we thought that the bad one had already been used, but there was a worse one.
Yeah.
They're all bad ones, I'm realizing.
Well, no, because if he actually right now, if he was to move forward 1, we would see another one, and I think it's supposed to be good, from if I remember correctly, on how I created this game. All right, Amanda, we're pulling a regular card for you, and it says roll the dice. And,
All right.
Our favorite.
Yep, and your number that you're shooting for is 434. So hope for closeness or 4s. And you got 551.
Well, that was way off.
Yeah, but you're with it. You're 117, so that moves you 2 spaces. 1, 2 beyond that. Now we're pulling from Matt, and he is any word will do. 7 letters, 2 vowels. 7 letters, 2 vowels. Matt, your selection is N O D as in David, K as in K, U D F. So Nancy O David K U D F. David Fun.
10,
9, 8,
7,
7, 6,
5,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
So I love that I get to use this one. FUD, FUDD. It's the knockoff of the brand Duff in The Simpsons that made a bunch of hillbillies go blind. Yeah, Yeah, I got to use a Simpsons reference that any world will do. I am
Let's
happy.
see.
I don't care if I lose now. This is great.
Yeah, right. Let's see. That's Duff Fudfest. No, that's not what we wanted to see. Good Lord, put those away,
it
lady.
is.
Is it? Did you look it up?
Yeah.
All right. So he got a force. Now. So is that a menagulate? No, you didn't menagulate that word. Somebody else made it up. So it's worth a regular 4-letter score, right? 1, 2, 1 behind Amanda. Now we pull for her. Jump to feature.
What the fuck?
That moves her 2 spaces.
Yay!
Now, Amanda, again, you can keep this card or pass.
I'm going to keep it.
All right, so that's there. Matt, we're pulling for you. And you got a trivia. But you can also keep or pass this one.
I'll keep it.
All right, so your trivia is the annual number of worldwide shark bites is 10 times less than the number of people bitten in which U.S. city? So which U.S. city has 10 times more people biting people than sharks biting people worldwide?
Miami.
What would you guess? That's a really good guess, because Miami, you would imagine people biting each other. Well, is this in reference to the guy eating the other guy's face?
That did make me think of that, yeah.
Because that is down there. That's
But Miami is like Miami Beach.
Yeah.
Uh,
And down there, they
So
would, if you bite somebody's face, you might not be biting human. You might
Right.
be biting prosthetic everything.
oh, yeah, that is, yeah, okay, gotcha. If you're doing it on South Beach, yeah, true.
It's very plasticky. All right, so that's not correct. So for your first hint to move 2 spaces, it's not illegal to be topless in this city.
Not illegal to be topless.
I would have still gone with Miami.
It's right. This at least knocks one of the cities off in which you might be steered in that direction. Not illegal to be topless in the city where people bite people more than sharks bite people worldwide. Where do you think a fudge ton of biting is going on?
Melbourne, Australia.
Now, it is in the United States, but if it was worldwide, I would go there. Shall we move to hint number 2 for 1 space moved?
I'm going to say New York.
There you go. It is New York City. It is illegal.
Oh, hell yeah.
It is illegal to honk your horn in New York City.
That's hilarious.
That was hint number 2. Hint number 3 is a popular tech company has a bite taken out of this relevant hint for Apple. The Big Apple.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you got it with
gave me
1
2?
hint. Yep, that's 2 spaces moved. So you are 1, 2, just 1 behind her, and she's in the park, so we're pulling a park card. And that says, not bad, player. You sat in experimental gum some asshole left on the bench. You're stuck You're stuck and lose a turn. Play card determines your next
Dang
move.
it.
But you didn't go backwards.
That's true.
Yeah, let's see what happens if I.
So she is.
Oh wait. Yeah,
She,
hopefully, I can just jump over this bullshit.
right. So she is 3. She is 3 spaces away. You are 4 spaces away. And remember, now we're getting to the point where you got to hit it exactly. So Matt,
Yeah,
it is your
hit it
turn.
so we can quit it.
Mm-hmm. And your
Your specialty.
your card says that you need any word will do. 6 and 2. Any word will do. 6 and 2. So your letters are I, E, C, S, C, F as in Frank. So I, E, C as in car, S as in Sam, C as in car, F as in Frank.
But there's 2 C's?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So let's begin your 10 seconds.
10, 9,
You see anything in there, Amanda?
7, 6,
Not really.
4,
And the thing is he's got to
2, 1.
try to hit 4 or just move a couple ahead.
So ICES, ISIS.
ICES, ICES. Yes,
Yeah.
I play a word game in which that one comes up often with those letters. And so for that, you move 2 spaces. No need to mess around with that park bench. 1, 2. And you are 2 spaces
No
away.
sticky gum.
And as I go along, I'll be switching all of those up and messing around because it's so much fun to just be stupid. All right. And you also got an any word will do for your next. No, you got a park. No, you already did the park.
No,
you got
I jumped over the park.
No, her. I thought
Okay.
I forgot that I'd already pulled hers. So, Amanda, you need to move 3 spaces, and you're going to be choosing from 8 letters, with 3 of them being vowels. 8 letters with 3, and those letters are F as in Frank, E, T, D, N, I, E, D. So that is Frank, Eric, Thomas, David, Nancy, I, Eric, David. And we're going to start your clock now.
10, 9,
8,
7,
What do you think, Matt? You think she
Five,
gets 3, or
4,
what do you think
3.
she gets?
2.
1.
She gets 2.
You think she gets 2 because your 5 plus letters get 3 spaces, your 4 letters get 2 spaces, and your 3 letters get 1. If she gets nothing, you get a chance for 1 space moved. You know that too, right?
Yeah, that's
So
true.
if I have 5 letters, I go 3 spaces and win. Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. I have it.
What that?
Fuck. I think I know what it is, too.
What is it?
Fiend.
Yeah.
Fiend?
It's fiend.
Feated is a word, isn't it?
Fiend. Fiend. It's evil.
Oh no, I know
As in
fiend.
Amanda.
I was looking at feated. Fetid. Smelling extremely unpleasant is. But we have crowned our winner of the day.
Finally.
Potato head.
Negative.
Potato. Potato head.
It was worth it just to hear that sound snippet again.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys.
Amanda's the potato head.
So
Yay.
you know what this means. We're gonna do a few episodes with some other people, and then you guys got to come back around for a tiebreaker. You're at 2-1,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
or 1-1.
Oh, yeah, and we're gonna try not to spill the beans to everybody. I'll try not to talk about it on the podcast either, on how to die alone with the boys.
I mean, talk
I know.
about
I won't
talk
be
about
on this
it,
week.
but not about who won. I mean, actually, if you talked about it, because this goes up on Tuesday, so when does yours go up?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Wednesday.
Oh yeah, there you go. Do you record Wednesday and it goes up Wednesday?
We record usually Sundays, and it usually gets released on Wednesdays.
Oh, gotcha.
We try to release it like in the morning
Mm-hmm.
on Wednesdays. We actually have a YouTube that we started 2 to 3 months ago. It's actually gotten a little bit more traction. So if you guys want to check it out, the audio's on Podbean, iTunes Music, Spotify, but we're really pushing the YouTube, and we have weekly segments called Topical Depression. That's where we pick a pertinent topic of the week, and we kind of do a talking head monologue and make jokes over it. It's been a lot of fun, so
That one's
check
you,
that
right?
out if you have a chance.
The topical
what?
depression is you doing it, right?
Me, Steven, David,
Oh, okay, you all
Davey.
do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Amanda does sometimes. Amanda put her 2 cents in about the Chris Evans dick pic and the WAP videos.
I had to put in my 2 cents about that.
The
But
WAP
yeah,
video.
YouTube is where it's at because then you can see our faces.
The WAP, that stands for wrinkled what? And what's an ass pussy?
Wrinkly Ass Podcast.
I've never seen.
That's for sure.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen an ass and I've seen a pussy, but an ass pussy, I don't understand what that is.
That's a
Those
bussy.
are rare.
That's a bussy.
Pussy.
Matt knows all about pussy.
Josie and the Pussycat. Favorite episode.
Maddie and the Pussycat.
I look forward to this going on YouTube as well. Eventually it'll be, I'll have the camera on the board game so people can see the action. And
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can have like a little animation for him going back and forth. That'd be sweet.
yeah, it's I'm doing these little tiles.
Yeah,
in
it can be like bowling, you know, like when you get a strike and you get to move up like 3, they'll be all happy, and then like when you like sit in radioactive gum or whatever,
Yep.
it'll be like no. And then
I did see that you can make digital board games, and so that might be down the line where instead of it being just this printed board or physical, I can do it on digital. But of course, like I say, down the line, unless I either win the lottery, I don't play, or something else happens.
yeah, something else.
Some other damn thing. Well, once again, thanks for coming back on, and I will love to have you both on anytime. Thank you
You're
for putting
welcome.
up
Thanks
with
for having us.
Yeah, the whole phone shenanigans, and this is great. I forgot we were on a shared call now. What do you call it? The 3-way instead of the 2 lines.
Oh yeah.
But it's good to know that it works. So listeners, for anything you want to know about these players, check out the links in this episode's notes. I'll have a link to the How to Die Alone podcast, which definitely check out on YouTube, subscribe so that they can get more and more following on there. That's always the way to go.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
The more subscribers you get on YouTube, the better the algorithm will work, and it'll start putting you into more trafficked areas. So thank you for anybody that can support us. I appreciate it.
I remember trying to help you guys get over that 100-point mark. I said,
we're at 120 now.
Nice. Now, what can happen too is I've been doing these deep dives in YouTube myself, where I just watch and watch and watch. I watch car accidents. I watch base jumps.
Yeah.
I watch police chases. And I like watching really good videos about tall buildings and architecture and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, that's all How to Die Alone.
Yes. And now, so one of the things that happens is there'll be somebody that has no following or a very small following, and then out of nowhere, the algorithm will put them in a spot where they go from 4,000 to 20,000.
Yeah.
So you never know what's happening with the YouTubes. So subscribe to Freeman's Table, the Freeman's Table podcast on all the platforms. Subscribe to How to Die Alone on all of them. Sign up for the newsletter I don't have yet. France and Belgium, stay classy. Like I said, I see you in the statistics. You're listening. It's crazy, right? Amanda and Matt, thanks again for playing. Thanks again to the listeners. Until next time.
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah, Mas Chips. Mas Chips is my production company.
Oh, cool.
That means more chips.